Welcome to our team of Spoken English and Smart Classes. Learn English so
So
free.
free.
Yeah, where you can master English with an incredible speed. You are now tuned up to the ESCC Converse and Connect show. Yes, featuring with our renowned global educators and my brightest stars. So let's start our today's session, and it's all about interaction, communication. Before starting it, I want to ask my shining star one question, and I'm going to give the four option, and we will know the answer at the last. Okay, but right now I want to know the answer from you. So the question is, what is the most important thing for successful human interaction? Effective communication, empathy, trust, or respect? Yes, Madhu ma'am, what do you think?
Effective communication.
All right, Rian, how about you?
Effective communication, same.
All right, Gunika, what about you?
My answer is also respect.
Okay, and Vidya ma'am, your opinion?
Effective communication.
Okay, so I will tell you the answer at the end of the show. Let's listen to ma'am first and then we will check it out. So over to you, my dear respected ma'am. Means it is all your show now because I can see that from the starting to now you are with us, and I believe till the end of the show means you should be forever, forever and ever with us. So over to you, respected ma'am. Please go ahead.
So, greetings to all. I'm very, very happy to see
Greetings,
you every
ma'am.
time. I'm very delighted. And yes, I think we are having more and more, day by day, better and better communication and deeper communication between us. So, the topic today will be, as your teacher said, interaction and sophistication. Have you ever heard the word sophisticated? We say someone is sophisticated. Can you give me synonyms of this word? Any synonyms?
So who would
Have you
like
ever
to give
heard
the
the word?
synonym of sophistication?
We say classy or any other
It's
word
a
like
modest.
classy.
Modest.
Delicate.
Mm-hmm. Delicate, perfect. Other word,
Sensitive.
sensitive. Someone who has good taste, tasteful, or what else?
Rian, would you like to give any synonym of sophistication?
Sophistication.
Yeah, synonyms of sophistication. Okay, ma'am, I would just
Something.
tell you one of my favorite sophistication word, because you are in front of me and before when you are before me, so one is clicking in my mind. Many are clicking, being an English teacher, but the most important which is clicking in my mind, it's called elegance. So after seeing you,
Exactly.
I could say
Exactly.
elegance. Yeah,
This is what I wanted to say. Elegance and refinement and
culture.
subtleties, culture and wisdom, and all these things, which are the antonyms of vulgarity. So, someone who is stylish, who is fine, who is graceful, who is elegant, is sophisticated. And first, we need to be sophisticated in order to have an effective communication. So, before talking about communication, what do you think? How our behavior should be sophisticated? The first, our fashion, the fashion. Let's start from this. What colors make you look sophisticated? Have you ever thought about this? What colors?
Um,
Guys,
our
answer
opinion,
it.
our knowledge, our appearance. First impression is the appearance. Then once you open your mouth, then it's your knowledge.
Knowledge, appearance, and so the way
And yes,
we dress.
gesture. There are gesture also. There are many factors, and how you communicate
Gestures.
and how you
And we will talk
communicate.
about fashion, because young people love fashion. What
Yes.
are the characteristics of sophisticated fashion?
Fashion.
Who wants to reply? Yes, when we talk about sophisticated fashion, the way we dress, how it should be. About the
So
colors we
guys,
wear,
kindly try to
usually
tell about the
classic.
fashion, like your attire
Dress
when it
sense.
comes to
Dress sense.
sophistication. Yes, Vidya ma'am.
Makeup.
Dress sense. Makeup.
Yes. So dresses which
Mm-hmm.
are usually classic patterns. Hmm?
Yeah, and Gunika
Classic
came up with, I
dresses,
think she wanted to go with decent makeup.
decent makeup. Yeah, exactly. And about the color use and neutral colors. Usually, sophisticated colors are beige, pastel colors, white, gray, brown. This kind of colors are considered
Yeah.
sophisticated.
Right.
Um, and so we talked about fashion and the colors. So behavior, you said, having a good understanding of how people behave, good knowledge of culture, of fashion also. What about mindset? When we say sophisticated mindset, think means that we can think critically, creatively, be creative. You understand what I mean? Strategically. So if we have a sophisticated mindset, we can have a sophisticated behavior. So what is this sophisticated behavior? Can you tell me some specific examples when we want to interact with others? Give me some tips. Last
Like,
time we talked about confidence. We said we need to speak with confidence and radiate self-respect. Give me some other tips. You see someone and you say, this is a very sophisticated, a very elegant person. Why?
as soon as we meet someone, so the way we greet him or her, then how we talk to him or her, and how we influence them, and the language and the words what are we using in the communication. So
So the
because there are
language, the way.
we can talk formally also, and we can talk use slangs also. So slangs are used while talking to friends and all that. But when we are formally talking, we have to use appropriate words. I think so. That is.
Body
Hmm.
languages.
Body language, very important, yes. If someone shows respect, actually, someone who's sophisticated shows respect, knows how to treat others with respect, and is someone who demands respect for himself. He can set his
Word.
personal boundaries. Yes, sir, tell me.
Yes. Word which we are using.
Yes, the language, appropriate use. So this means polite. Be polite.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Politeness.
Hmm.
Rian, don't you want to add
Exactly.
any point? What you want to tell about sophisticated mindset? Ma'am is asking to you, and a behavior, you can say. Like as an example, for example, like everywhere when we talk about the cultured behavior. So when it comes to India, we cannot hug somebody and greet. We have to say namaste, right? When we
Yeah,
are
ma'am.
meeting a teenager friend, so we need to say hello and hi. If you go to a friend and you will say namaste, they will just make a fun of you. So
Yeah.
everywhere this is called a cultured behavior where you have to, so up see, it's again when ma'am said about fashion. So fashion doesn't mean that decent makeup. It is all about where and what place and what situation you have to wear that attire, makeup, and behavior, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Rian, try to add up the point.
Um.
Okay, think, no issues. Ma'am is there for you. Yes, ma'am, please.
Eh, eh, your teachers said one word, empathy. Who wants to tell me what is empathy?
Empathy means
Do you
good
understand
feelings.
it?
Yeah, good feelings, positive feelings, good feelings towards others, like feeling the pain.
Mm-hmm.
their sorrow, their joy, whatever, all emotions, feeling their emotions is empathy.
Being able to understand the others' emotions, point of view, and even if you don't agree with what other people say or do, so you still need to understand their point of view. This is empathy. So this means tolerance, this means compassion, this means acceptance. All these are a part of what we call sophisticated behavior. And of course, the first one I think I forgot to say is be authentic. What being authenticity means for you? Be authentic. Be true to yourself. We'll ask you something. Do you have your own style, or you copy, you imitate style, for instance, of singers or of your colleagues? Or tell me honestly, do you want to create your own style, or you try to copy rock
Correct.
stars, or I don't know?
No, currently I'm trying to copy American accent by watching some some TV shows on Netflix, and because Dr. Madhuri has started this platform and calling respected people like you to teach us. So that fire, I have got that fire in me now to learn more and more. So I'm copying because
Hmm.
I
Yes.
I'm not in that environment so that I can see myself as doing something different. So I just try to copy.
Yes, and so someone who's genuine, and we said about someone authentic. When you say someone, this is fake, a fake person, how do you understand that someone's fake and not authentic? How do you understand this?
Um,
If someone is
we,
By
fake or not?
we
Yes,
can note.
Monica.
by its face expressions.
Fake expressions. Also, by the facial expressions, you can understand if someone is genuine or a fake. You mean?
Sometimes, but not always. We can say that by face expression we can study.
By his actions, one can understand if someone is honest or not.
Yeah.
If someone is true, try to be true to yourself. This means that you should you should stick to your values, to your beliefs. So this has to do with moral values also. Be authentic and sophisticated means have moral values. So be honest, be true to yourself, be authentic. And of course, someone said about positivity, surround yourself with positive people, because positivity breeds positivity, and classiness breeds classiness. So if you're hanging out with people who love themselves, who create and participate in, in fruitful activities, then you will be able to become like them, positive. Okay, something another characteristic of someone who is effective communicator. Who wants to tell me?
Those who can persuade others with their thoughts, they are effective communicators. Those who have the ability to influence other people.
Yes, perfect. Yes. Another one, Vidya or Ryan.
Ryan and Vidya ma'am, would you like to point? What do you think about
If someone
that?
is
What
not,
qualities should have
if
effective
someone
communication?
is not punctual, you have an appointment with someone. It's not punctual. You don't get angry if someone's not punctual in an appointment.
Vidya ma'am, Ryan,
So
will you get
Ma'am,
angry when
be punctual.
it not be possible?
no, yeah, I'll get angry if he's not punctual. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So being late, it means that someone is disrespectful. It's the opposite of
Yeah,
classiness. And something else, you talk about your room inside, your home. Your home should be clean and chic, right?
Right.
Yeah, ma'am.
Do you pay attention in this detail about to clean your house, or your parents are doing everything? Do you have time
So
to
Vaishali,
to clean your room? Because honestly tell you, my mother does most of the cleaning work, but I don't have time. But do you have any time to clean your room, or
so do you make over your room,
Gurika, do you
organize
clean
your
your?
home? Garika, Ryan, especially for you.
I
Absolutely.
don't
That is for sure
do
what my mother
makeover.
are doing.
Sometimes I do
Huh?
makeover of my room, but rarely I do the makeover of my study table.
Okay, so
Okay.
you love
And me,
cleaning your
ma'am.
study table. Yes,
And
what
me,
did you
ma'am,
say?
daily. I'm daily cleaning my house because I
Daily,
have 4 years daily. Yeah.
the
Ma'am,
whole
being
house.
an Indian woman, if an Indian woman is a prime minister also, they are taught to take care of, her home. She has to take care anyhow. And it is an inbuilt. I have a maid in my home, but still, I ask her, do alternatively. One day utensils, one day cleaning, and I alternatively, I'll check it out. I don't trust on you. So it is so like it's a common thing when it's Asian countries. Madhuban is also doing every day. I'm
Yeah,
so sure about.
I'm doing it myself,
I
but
haven't,
although I'm having a house help also.
I never
Yeah.
did
Rian, how
that.
about you? Do you organize your home? Do you clean your room or not?
Sometimes I
Or
do.
everything Mama is doing? Rane Mama is asking you.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
do, but not every time.
Okay, sometimes that sounds
But
wonderful.
it's fine. It's
So,
fine. Sometimes if you do it sometimes.
Yeah.
The things which is kept higher and there, and my I cannot reach there and clean there, so I left it.
Mm-hmm.
I left it and think that someday I will do it.
so
Okay.
you guys saying ma'am that she
Okay.
gives up
Perfect.
in between. Perfect. Amazing. Well,
Okay. So we
I
talk
do that
about.
day. Rane ma'am, I do. I really do it sometimes, and means I have a never give up zeal. So when I do it, means I have to do everything till the time I'm in so much pain. So whenever sir comes to me, I like now don't do not talk to me because today I cleaned and organized my home. So it is so tough, but yeah, that's a perfect thing for it also includes in sorts of education. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So this has to do with good manners. Good manners are the trademark of a classy behavior, because we could say that they are a universal language that transcends cultural boundaries and social statuses. Sophisticated is someone that shows a high status usually. And we said the classy people are always polite, respectful, both in their words you said in their actions. And give me some characteristics of this interaction. You said about the body language. Give me some examples. For example, I can tell you that most people pretend to listen others, but actually they're not listening. Or they listen just to reply. We are not good listeners. This applies to me too. We're not good listeners. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're not good listeners. So we can't develop empathy if we are not good listeners, first of all. Other example of effective communication,
Say
can you
guys,
give an
facial
example?
expressions, which I every day tell you, gesture, posture, tell
Yeah.
ma'am,
Yeah.
eye contact.
Or just, yeah, eye contact is something which is very important while communicating something.
Eye contact, yes, our gestures, our
A body expressions.
posture. body expressions. Mhm.
Tone of voice, you can say.
We said last time that if someone doesn't speak loud, this means it's not as self-confident. So the sound that's of our voice is important. So use
Yes.
your voice wisely, because sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
Exactly. You know, ma'am, the most important thing when it comes in the body language, which people don't follow, it's called proximity. Because everybody talk about body language, posture, gesture, behavior, and all, but proximity is truly important. And I believe nowadays, when it comes to our generation, they are not much into it. They need to know how close we need to stand or sit before someone while talking. So this is one of the
Yes.
crucial parts.
And usually when we refer to voices, we always prefer lower, deep voices because they convey power and authority. Or voices that are smooth or warm, not monotonous, because monotonous voices are not easy to listen to. That means that we need intonation, rhythm, stress. These are important. For instance, your teacher has a musical and rhythmic voice. That means it's clear and more memorable. Her message is more memorable and clearer.
Right.
This is a tip. So intonation, rhythm, yes. Other characteristic, can you give an example?
Could you come
No,
again,
no.
please?
I think my 8 p.m. students are now there, so they are joining, eagerly waiting. So no issues, my shining stars.
Is it
Kindly wait for 5 minutes.
is it nice to interrupt someone while he's talking?
Is it yes, guys? So tell, is it nice to interrupt somebody when someone is talking? Say yes or no louder.
We shouldn't interrupt when somebody is
No,
talking.
ma'am, you should
It's
not do that.
bad manner to interrupt in between.
It's not a good manner, ma'am.
Yeah.
Is
Gunika is so doubtful now because she's like, yes, ma'am, we do it. So
we
I
going to
would say,
interrupt?
so every time it happens, ma'am, like like my little Chinese are like, excuse me, ma'am. Now they are even listening on the backstage. So that's the reason they are doubtful that now what should we say. So but yeah, it's a normal thing. Yeah, we should not.
Hmm. And when someone pose you a question, how will you react? You have first to think before you answer. Hmm?
Yes.
Focus on the subject, organize your speech. What else?
Yes, we should think before we speak, and we should speak with full confidence and show some emotions also, and have direct contact into the listener's eyes. Then only we can speak effectively.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Have you
We
ever
should
heard
keep our
about
point. We should keep our point confidently.
confidently? Definitely. And have you heard about the rules, the five R's of communication? The right purpose, the right time, the right place, the right approach, and the right techniques.
Mm.
These are the five R, the rules of communication. And
Yes.
Yes.
yes, what would be for you the golden rule of communication, the most important for you, for each one? For me, it's something different. For Gunika, it's something different. For us, something different. For each one, what is the golden rule of communication? What do you think is more important when you communicate?
Politeness.
Yes. Okay.
Politeness.
Face expressions.
Faces expressions for Gunika is most important, yes. Ryan?
Ryan, listen
Vidya?
actively.
Vidya?
Listen actively should be a golden rule, isn't it? Okay, so
Honestly,
I believe, ma'am, it's time for changing our shining stars. My other
Okay.
shining stars are waiting for you. So,
Okay.
okay, so I have asked all of you the question about what is the most important thing. Okay, first let's know from ma'am about golden rule. Then we will talk about. I'll let you know the answer. Yes, ma'am. Please let them know about the golden rule.
Golden rule is the requirement in order for a communication to be successful. What is the most required in order to be successful in our communication?
Say, guys, if you want to answer. Okay, ma'am, let me answer for them. I think be clear and respectful and listen carefully. I think this must be one of the golden rules. Yes, and my shining star, the question I've asked you, that is all about that. What is the most important thing? It should be, I think, for communication, it should be empathy. But ma'am was even talking about the truth. So we all should have empathy. All right. So, Gulika, you can, I think you should also sit at our journey to also sit with you. Okay?
and Jinisha.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Janisha. Call Janisha also.
Okay, ma'am.
So, ma'am, here we have our new shining stars. So, another that.
Hello.
So, if you have time till that, so please, yeah,
Hello,
you can
hello,
interact.
Palaxi,
Say good evening,
Pavani,
everyone. Rani ma'am is
Janani.
there with us.
Hello.
Unmute
we have
yourself. Say good evening, ma'am.
we're discussing a wonderful topic today about how to be classy, how to be stylish, how to
Jenny, we
interact.
can't hear you. And Pavni, unmute yourself. Lakshi, unmute yourself and say, greeting, ma'am.
Greetings, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Greetings.
Mm.
So, can you tell me what are the fundamentals of effective communication? How
So,
we should
my
behave in
dear,
order
we
to
are done.
communicate?
Yeah. So, guys, we are talking about effective communication, okay? Means how to talk to each other nicely, politely, in good manners. So, what do you think? That what are the important things to have a great communication in us? Radhya, unmute yourself and speak then. If you want to add. Yes, Pavni, speak louder. Yes, Aradhya, speak faster. No, Aradhya, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Pavni, you were saying something. Go ahead, unmute yourself. Pavni, unmute
Okay,
yourself.
the,
Yes, Janni, unmute yourself. Janni, we can't hear you. Why don't you rejoin it, my dear? Rejoin it. Aradhya, join from other device. Be quick, everybody. Don't waste your time. Ma'am is especially here for you. Palakshi, would you like to say something? What is the most important thing to talk to somebody? What should we take care of it? Unmute yourself. Pauni, unmute yourself. Yeah. Pauni, kindly speak, my dear. We can't hear you.
None of which thing?
Okay, when we talk to somebody, what are the good manners we should take care of?
Always respond it
Uh-huh.
and always think politely.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, Pauni, continue.
And always sit politely
Yeah, always speak politely, like Rania ma'am.
and see their on eyes when you are talking to them.
Yeah, have a great eye contact. What an
Great,
amazing
great.
way, Pavni. Okay, yes, Aradhya, yes, yes, yes.
Say politely, don't tease uh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
When
very good.
when you
Janni,
give a
how about you?
message, your message should be clear. So we need clarity also. Clarity. What else? How should be a message? Should have conciseness, correctness, completeness, and how you should behave. We talked before about respect. What do you understand from this? We should respect the people we
We
are
should
talking
respect
with.
each other while talking. Rania ma'am is saying. Yes, Janni, you wanted to add your point. What are the things we should take care while talking to each other? No, my dear, we still can't hear you. I think you should try to join with other device if you have it at home. Palakshi, would you like to add something from your side? Okay, yes. So Pavni and Aradhya and Palakshi, listen carefully to ma'am. So ma'am will ask you the question and then you answer it, okay? Please, ma'am.
Mhm. Um, have you ever heard the word graciousness? You know what gracious is, which is a mark of a truly classy person. We talked before about how sophisticated people are classy, people are elegant, they're stylish. So classy people are also gracious and thankful. This means they know how to appreciate, how to acknowledge, how to express gratitude for the people and the good things in their life. So this means that we need to show others that we value them, that we respect them, and in this way we can foster our sense of connection and belonging with others. Mm? So graciousness is important because it helps us to um, handle difficult situations and challenges in communication. Have you ever heard about emotional intelligence? When we know our feelings, the feelings, the knowing feelings of others also. The ability to understand ourselves and connect with others. It's something that you will listen all the time. It's a term, expression very common, emotional intelligence, a whole theory in psychology. Hello, Yasasvi, Yasman. How are you doing?
Yeah, very late, dear. You should give some punishment to them now, right now. You
Okay,
are free
now
now. Yeah, you're this time.
we're waiting for you to tell us what are the basic principles of effective communication.
Yes, Yashwani and Yashashvi. So how, when we are talking to each other, when we do the conversation, what are the things we should take care of? Like Aradhya said, be polite. Pavni said, have an eye contact. What do you think, Yashwani and Yashashvi?
I think we should not say them rude. We should always say them very politely and not say more louder and louder.
Mhm.
Ma'am,
Perfect.
I think we should not interrupt them in between while they are speaking, and we should be confident in while speaking, and we should sit straight in the class.
Wonderful. It's what we said before that we shouldn't interrupt the others while they're speaking. Perfect. Be polite, be kind, make an eye contact, respect the others, understand their feelings, be self confident. What else? What about the dressing? What we should dress if we want to be sophisticated, classy, and what about the dress? Or how should be our makeup? Hmm? Do you have any idea?
Ma'am, sorry, can you repeat?
How should be the way we dress?
See, Ashwan, ma'am
How
is
we should
asking what
dress?
dress we should wear in when we have to be sophisticated. So, what kind of dresses we should wear? What kind of makeup we should do? We should,
If you
yes,
are in a
Aradhya, yes, yes.
if you are at a formal ceremony, how will you be dressed? Because this is important for the communication and
So,
the style of the
informal, I'm going to
communication.
wear blazer, trouser. How about you? What are you going to wear? Lehenga? Huh? Yes, let's ask. Yes, Aradhya, go ahead.
And for girls, they can wear lehenga, and for boys, jeans and skirt.
See, we are asking about the formal ceremony. When you have a ceremony in school, when you have annual function, when you are going to for some award. Yes, Pavni.
Then normal dress. Anything like shirt, t-shirt, pant, jeans, frock, but it is
Okay,
clean and
Yashwan.
crisp.
All right, it should be clean. All right, Yashwan.
When at my school I go on the stage for taking my badge, so I have wear black coat and a little bit brown tie with a jet black pant.
Oh, you're wearing a tie? Is
Formal
this a
attire.
dress
That's
code? This is a dress code of your school or your own style?
Ma'am, no, ma'am, my teacher said that when you came for the reward, I am proud of you, so you can wear any dress. So, ma'am, I like that dress of my. That's why I wear.
Okay, perfect.
yes,
Good.
Yashashvi.
Ma'am, we should wear light clothes, and that clothes would be the light color and of cotton.
Mm-hmm. And usually, what is the most classic? Have you heard the white as a shirt? It's considered very classy, usually. And what about the
Ma'am,
makeup? Mm-hmm.
ma'am, makeup we should do very light.
Yes, what colors are usually more classy? What colors are considered sophisticated? Usually beige or white or what other
Ma'am,
colors?
our summer dresses are girls frock and shirt and shorts, and boys are half shirts and shorts, and our winter dresses are sweater, blazer, and shirt, pant, gloves, cap, all this.
Mm-hmm. And what about the colors? Pastel colors usually, yeah? Beige, black, you mentioned. And what else? Can you mention another principle, basic principle of effective communication? Be authentic, we said before, be true to yourself. Yes, Araditya, tell me.
And in school, we don't do the makeup, but in the annual function, who are doing the performance, they can do the makeup.
Yes, so don't wear too much, too heavy, not so heavy makeup.
And our
Mhm.
mother and father do the makeup in everything. Mother do the makeup everywhere.
But I'm sure that when you grow up, you will love heavy makeup. Anyway, yes, Yasman.
Ma'am, I don't do makeup anywhere, anytime because I don't like it. But at my last annual function, they make up my face little bit light, looking so little bit bright, and they make with black color my mustaches.
Mm-hmm. Great. And
And if they don't put that black in my ears, they also put like that in my eyes and my red. I
great.
was at an annual function, ma'am in Gujarati song.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Janani?
Ma'am, its name was Aloha.
Oh, I we lost them.
Yes, Johnny,
Janani?
unmute yourself. Ma'am, you
Yes,
haven't lost them.
Janani.
I am putting that
Yes.
thing. We are not
We
letting
talked about
anybody
makeup,
cognitive.
and I want to tell them that I love the makeup of Madvi. I love her makeup.
I'm here, ma'am. I'm listening to you.
She has a very good taste in makeup.
Exactly. Yes, Johnny. Yes, Johnny. Please go ahead, my dear.
Say, ma'am. Ma'am,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, yes, yes. Please come on. Can you speak?
ma'am, I feel confident when I apply some eyeliner.
You have used eyeliner?
Yes,
Have you
ma'am.
used eyeliner?
Eyeliner is the best thing. Shows other that we are confident, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, but eyeliner makes our eyes black.
Okay. So any other characteristics? You want to tell me? Emotional intelligence, we said, ability to understand ourselves and connect with others. Integrity, do you know the word integrity? How to be honest and trustworthy. We say someone is authentic and someone is fake. How do you understand that someone is fake and not genuine or authentic, or someone is not honest? You have a friend and you understand that he's fake, he's not honest. How do you understand this? What are the signs to understand that someone is not is fake? Hmm? Do you trust all your friends? Who wants to reply?
Guys, ma'am is asking, do you trust on your friends? How do you understand which friend is trustworthy, whom you should trust or not? Unmute yourself. Johnny, what do you think? Do you trust your friends? Okay, Johnny might be facing some network issues. Yes, Aradhya, unmute yourself, unmute yourself. We can't hear you. Pavni, unmute yourself. Palakshi, unmute yourself. Yes,
Ma'am,
yes,
but
Aradhya.
ma'am, I trust on my sister.
You trust on your sister. Okay. How about
But
you, Pavni?
ma'am, I don't trust on my friends, but I don't trust on my family.
Okay, you don't trust.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, one. Yes, yes, one.
But my brother sometimes don't like these things, so I don't trust him.
Okay, that's wonderful. But you should trust. You are little kid, no issues. You There no worries of trusting. Yes, Yashwant. How
All
about you? Yeah, yes, Yashwant. Unmute yourself, guys, and speak it up. We are listening to you.
I
Yes,
trust.
Palakshi.
I don't trust on my friends, but I only
You only trust
Ma'am,
on
but
whom?
I only trust my best friend, Laksh and Ojas. I
Okay,
don't trust other one.
do you trust on your sister? Yashwant, I'm asking, do you trust on your sister? Okay, they can't hear us. Yashwant, Yashwashri, can you hear us? All right. Pavni, how about you?
What?
What do you think?
Ma'am, I trust on my sister.
You trust on your sister. That's such a wonderful thing. How about you, Palakshi? Whom
Ma'am,
you
I
trust
trust
a lot? Okay, now,
Ma'am,
so
I
as you said, you trust on your brother, you trust on your sister. So, ma'am is asking you the question that how you recognize that whom you trust on your friend, on your sister, on your, brother. So, if I talk about
Or I
me,
can give
I
you
trust on my, Mhm. Yeah,
can give an
I
example
trust
so
on
on
my
social,
family.
social media. Hmm.
Yeah, social media,
Give
absolutely. We
example on
cannot trust
social
on social.
media. Someone posts, a picture in a luxurious car or, a luxurious restaurant. This shows off. It's fake.
Exactly.
We
They are
see many.
editable most of the time.
It's very important. You need to realize from now at this age who is fake and who is not, because on social media you will see all the time these examples with fake people. Social media is full of fake people. So you need to understand from this age. Hmm? Do you agree? Okay. Okay. Have you seen, give me an example on social media of someone who is fake? Yes, Pavani. Tell me, Pavani.
Pavni, unmute yourself if you want to reply.
Ma'am, I can reply.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
please, Yashashri, go ahead.
Ma'am, when when I
How do you recognize on social media what is fake and what is real?
ma'am
Janni,
I
what do you think? Hmm.
reply what is real by what we can do and what is imagination. I I recognize that.
Okay. You will just try to recognize from that what is imaginary and what is realistic. All right. Yes, Aradhya.
So, uh, you can uh, I can ask two friends or
Last parents.
friends or neighbor. They can say this is real, so I can
Okay.
say
For one idea, you can ask to your elders to that is it a fake or real. Great. But nowadays, I think kids are more advanced. They tell parents that it is not real. This is something fake. So there are many things we tell our parents that, Mom, come on, this is such a rumor. That is so
Exactly.
fake.
And this has to do fake news also. It's
Exactly. Many
another
fake news,
case.
a lot of synonyms
that
and reframe.
one day my
Pavani.
brother said to my father, this news is fake.
Yes, Pavani.
Janni, kindly unmute yourself and come on video, my dear, and add up your point. Yashwan, you do bloggings. So,
Ma'am,
how will you recognize? Yes, Janni.
ma'am, I'm having internet problem, so I can't on my video, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. If you want to add your point, please go ahead. Okay. So that is what I'm asking. I need to bring Palakshi also up. So Yashwan, as you do blogging, so how will you understand who is fake, who is real on social media, on YouTube, everywhere? Do you also do blogging like fake bloggings? You know, ma'am, nowadays what people are doing, they are showing a little mud and they are showing, see, the flood is like in our city. That's a fake news. So there are many things which
Yeah.
is going on. So, my shining star, listen to ma'am carefully, okay, and answer it. I'm on the backstage and I'm bringing Palakshi also up. So you all should listen carefully and answer her. Yes, please. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So give me another basic example of effective communication. Um, Before they talked about body language, meaning, give me an example how the body language should be in order to interact effectively with others. How should be their body language
Ma'am,
or our
the
posture,
question was
our greetings?
what
Yes,
was what should the body language while we are sitting in someone else?
yes. How should be?
Ma'am, I think that we should sit straight while we are sitting with anybody else, and when they are talking, so we should sit quietly and we
Politely
should.
means say thank you, say please. Little words like this. Thank you. It's a very important word if we want to be polite. Yes, other example.
We should say some magic words like please, thank you, sorry.
Exactly. Mhm.
Ma'am,
And
we sometimes the small kids done this mistake that while some two persons are talking and they interrupt in between that may I go this, may I go to play this. Ma'am, that's why this is a wrong habit. So we should improve them our body language.
perfect, perfect. Who else wanted to say something? I think about the gestures and or make an eye contact. We have said the last time. Remember about eye contact? Do you remember the eye contact we have said the last time? Make eye contact with someone. It's important. Pay
Ma'am, I
attention.
can't understand.
Contact.
Contact. Ma'am,
Eye
on
contact.
phone. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I think that on mobile, when we are talking to someone else, we should like same not to just. We should always use polite words and don't sneeze in between. We should always talk like in manners, not shout, not we always impatient. Ma'am,
Hmm. Yes, perfect. Another tip we mentioned about the voice, how our voice should be in order to radiate power and authority. Avoid monotony voice or should vary our intonation. Should make pauses also. So how we leverage our voice is important. Control the pace, our pace. Hmm. How we should learn to listen to others, to be good listeners. So be patient, have patience when we listen to others. And I want to ask you something. What is the best recipe to attract the audience? What would you do if you were a TEDx speaker, like your teacher? What do you think is the most important to attract the audience? You started, you presented your story.
I want to interact with, but this not should be real. I want to interact some animals and basic animal, especially I want to interact with some danger animal like lion, tiger, leopard.
Mm-hmm. So if you had to present something and you started to tell a
One day
story.
I imagine that I have one day I imagined that I have sit on my bed and I have a cave. There are many animals.
Oh, yes, I know you love animals. You have dogs. Yeah, I know. From the last time, I have also 7 cats. And so I'm asking
I
you.
love animals. When I go to zoo at my school trip, I said to my teacher that can I take out one animal from this cage?
Great. So you could present something with your animal. That could be original during a presentation to have an animal together.
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. If you present something, you could have your animal together. This is an original way to present something. Who else want to reply? And last, I will tell you my opinion. What do you think would be more attractive for the audience when you describe a story? Tell something which is emotional. Tell something which has humor. Tell something which radiates honesty, which is real. What? What would be more attractive?
So, guys, when you tell about your story, about your life, so ma'am is asking what should be the most attractive? It should have emotions or it should have a humor, or I could add it should have a motivation. Yes. Yes, Ashashwi.
Ma'am, ma'am, when there was a trip to Kidzania on 2022, 21 October, so I went there and there was lots of activities for kids. So I feel that my mother with me.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Pawani?
Pavni, unmute yourself. I think she's facing some network issues, ma'am. Okay, how about you, Radhya? Today there's a lot
Can
of
you
network
unmute?
issues.
I think they're mute.
Aradhya, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Aradhya.
Pawani also is on mute.
Yes, Aradhya, speak it up now. Uh-huh. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Aradhya.
Pawani, can you unmute? Yes, can you
Yes,
unmute?
Pavni, please.
Unmute.
When my cousin comes.
Couldn't hear.
Pavni, we can't hear you. Okay, Johnny, you have to turn on your video for adding it. Okay. Yashwant, what do you think? What do you think? What should we have in our own story?
No, I'm audible.
Yes,
Yes.
audible, audible. Go ahead. Emotions, humor, motivation. What we should we have in our story?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, one
Yes.
day I was looking to my bus, so I was also going to Kidzania because our school is same. When I go, I was with my friend and Yashashvi. So I was so patient that why our parents not come there?
Okay.
Mhm.
So ma'am is asking that what like ma'am is not asking the story, but she's asking when it comes to our story, what is the most important thing which should be having in our story? You can take your life story like emotions, kindness, happiness, motivation.
Ma'am,
What do you think?
when I was doing my vlogging only, I was when I came to my school before the one CCS University, there is the canal, and that dog is very just hurted and not have any place to sleep and have food. So one day I gone them and I made one kennel and some animal lover, dog lover also made some kennel and they also help us to them and I put some water in one bowl for it and I just that I do to my dog like this on the head I do them.
Okay, so I believe Rania ma'am, Yashwan has literally given a best answer. Our story should have a humanity because
Yeah,
humanity is important.
perfect.
Yes, Pavni.
Um,
Yes, Pavni. With yourself, my dear.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
when my one friend fallen, then I help her.
Okay, voice is not enough audible. We can't hear you. Yes, Aradhya.
When I feel happiness, when I read story, ma'am, I read story also, listen story, and also.
So we should consider we should have happiness, okay? Happiness in our
happy
story.
stories, yes. I like
Yes.
humoristic stories. I like very, I love humor. Yes, yes, fun.
Jackie, would you like to add up any points from your side?
English, Hindi, Marathi language.
Wait, Aradhya. Wait, Aradhya. Yes, Jenny.
Can you say the question again, ma'am?
Okay, what is the most important thing we should have in the story? It should be humanity, generosity, happiness, comedy, humor,
Ma'am, in a
inspiration.
story which I created, I like to have emotions and happiness, ma'am. Because they feel feelings when these two happens, especially emotion and horrible things like ghosts.
Oh, so this will attract the audience? Okay, maybe, maybe.
Adventure.
Fantastic.
I think audience are much into horror movies. Even I'm always whenever I watch horror movie, on to the same day after watching, I have a commitment from myself. I'll never gonna watch it again. But I don't know what happens. Again, the horror movie, if I watch it, I get ready. Let's watch horror movies. So it feels like we are so excited about that because in horror movies we have all kind of happiness, thrill, like we get frightened. Everything is there. It's included and
Ma'am,
all
I ma'am,
imaginary.
can I speak some values that a human should got?
Mm-hmm.
Values,
Ma'am,
values,
the
yes. And
first is
maybe,
cleanliness, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
cleanness, honesty, loving, caring, and ma'am, helpful and kindness.
Exactly. And our story should be real and honest, not fake. Exactly.
So
Great.
now I believe that we should conclude it because they will, as usual, they will never
Okay.
let you go.
Okay. Okay. If you want to
They are
sum up,
all, they are ready for one more hour. See how they are sitting. Very casual. No problem. But we
so if
respect
we
your time. So yes, ma'am.
if we want to sum up, we said how sophisticated people are, how we need to cultivate our own style, unique and personal expression of a class, have a sense of style that is all our own. We talk about confidence, which is the cornerstone of class, because classy people and are self-assured, are comfortable in their own skin. They don't try to be someone they're not. This is very important. We talk about wisdom, which is a depth of knowledge and understanding, and it's associated with classiness. We talked about the principles of communication, clarity, conciseness, concreteness, completeness, coherence, how to respect other people, how to treat others with respect, how to be gracious and thankful. Understand the others and listen the others with empathy. So we mentioned about emotional intelligence, the ability to understand ourselves and the others. How to have integrity. Yasmin told us all these values about honesty, caring, of loving, a foundation of trust, of respect. Humility, how to recognize the value of others, and of course, generosity and self-discipline, which is the hallmark, I think, of maturity and class, self-discipline. So love yourself first, and everything else falls into place. This is how I want to conclude. Love yourself, and this way we are in the way to sophistication. Yes, Yasmin.
Very
Ma'am,
true,
may I
ma'am.
ask one question to you?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Ma'am,
Yashwan, I
what
think you
to
should.
say? Ma'am, what to say? What's your name in Greek?
Α, πώς σε λένε, πώς σε λένε, πώς σε λένε,
Have you heard, Yashwan?
Certainly. What?
So you should repeat it when ma'am said.
πώς σε λένε,
What's your
πώς
What's
σε
your
λένε,
lele?
πώς σε λένε, πώς σε λένε.
Vasalene.
What's your
So,
lele?
my shining stars, all right, hold on with your questions. I understand you have many few questions, but no worries, ma'am is there for you for the next week once again. Let's see. So, it was seriously a crucial topic today, and ma'am, when it comes to sophistication, it truly, truly matches. Means, when if I give, everyone has an example. So, like when we think about Mother Teresa, so we always think about peace because she has always, she known as for a peaceful. So in my dictionary, by heart, I'm telling you, if I think about the sophistication, so I will literally gonna take your name. So you are with you are one of the like enlightenment of sophistication because you have that, and my shining stars, the real message which we have got and we should understand. And I always say we should never leave our sophistication behavior because we should be rich of it. Okay, we all are rich of the sophistication. I always say that people are not only rich from money, they are rich from their behavior, they are rich from their politeness, they are rich from love, they are rich from respect. So just imagine if you have 20 chocolates, then only you can give someone the 10 chocolates. If you have no chocolates, so you will not able to give any chocolate to anybody. Similarly, if people don't have a love, they can't give you a love, but you have a love. So you can give love to others. If people don't have respect, they never took a respect, so they cannot give it to you. But you know the meaning of respect. You have got the respect, so you should give it because you are rich with the sophistication, respect, love, and good habits. All right, my shining stars.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is what we have
Yes,
done from
ma'am.
Rania ma'am. So, my dear audience, you were too amazing to connect with you. Let's go ahead with our some of the few comments because we are running late. So it is first is a superb conversation. Your smiling face encouraged all the shining stars, and especially to me. Rania ma'am, you're so pretty.
Oh,
Ah, no doubt.
the
Yeah,
best
you're
compliment of
you
today.
all are so intellectual. No confusion. And your ability to inspire your students to explore topics like sophistication is truly commendable. Your guidance and support create an enriching learning environment. All credit goes to my global educator, Rania ma'am. So, my dear audience, that's the end of our today's program. So, don't forget to see our Converse and Connect Express show to learn English swiftly. Because in ESCC podcast, you are going to get my intellectual global educators and my brightest shining stars. So, once again, we should end up our show by doing together learn English swiftly.
Swiftly.